People know I was offered Superman years ago. I said no because I didn't know quite how to tackle it. But because of that, I kept thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. How could I create a Superman that's true to the character of Superman, that absolutely loves the character of Superman, and yet is a take on Superman?
After getting fired from Disney, James Gunn found home in DC with the Suicide Squad, which resulted in an average movie if you compare to his previous work. There were some emotional bits in the movie, but overall it was just okay. So when it was announced that James Gunn would be co-heading the entire DCU universe, I was initially worried. However, after learning about his plans and new development in the upcoming Superman movie, my concern have lessened. The casting announcement have piqued my interest, as it seems we will get to explore a lot more of the new DCU universe in the first Superman movie. I never expected to see characters like Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and Metamorpho in the first DCU movie. Instead of solely focusing on Superman, James Gunn is taking risks by introducing those major characters in a single movie. This can be challenging task since too many major characters can lead to different issues. For example, characters may not receive enough screen time, and Gunn need to carefully consider their backstory and future storylines. Hawkgirl and Green Lantern are not some obscure characters. They have many dedicated fans, and if those fans are not satisfied, the whole movie can be in significant trouble. Despite this, James Gunn has already proven his mastery in handling ensemble casts and multiple character storylines, as we saw in the Guardian movies. Therefore, I am just looking forward to the Superman movie. And whenever I hear him talk about the Superman, I get less worried about the movie. He understands Superman. Superman is not a god among humans. He does not bear the burden of saving us. Instead, he exemplifies the most human quality among us. He carries out his action because he sees hope in humanity, and when someone believes in us, we are inspired to see hope in them as well, which we did not see in the Man of Steel, and I'm glad we will have this kind of Superman in the Superman Legacy. Additionally, Grace Sandler tweeted the premise of the movie, and considering her track record with leaks, it holds some credibility. The gist of the tweet was there will be some conflict in the Middle East, and Superman will have disagreement with other superheroes on how to solve the issue. The story itself is not exceptional or anything. However, I believe the movie's quality ultimately depends upon its execution. Also, James Gunn recently posted this where he said, I never used one movie to set up another movie. The characters are there because they help to tell Superman's story better. Not so we can set up separate projects in the franchise. Superman and Lois are the very clear protagonists. After getting to know all this, I am more optimistic about the future of the DCU. I am optimistic that the casting will be on point, and I trust that James Gunn will respect the comic book source material. Also, James Gunn has hired some great talented director to direct future DCU movies, like the director from The Flash to direct the upcoming Batman movie, and James Mangold to direct and write the Swamp Thing movie. But DC does have the reputation of cancelling the shows after announcing it, so we cannot say much about the future. I just hope Green Lantern show gets made. Just because of one bad movie, we never got to explore that whole side of the DC comic, which I am a huge fan of. Overall, I am looking forward to the Superman movie and all the other projects from DC Studio.